What? Hoi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, and welcome to the stream where I realized that I've had my microphone unmuted the entire time, and I hope you didn't hear me yell. I was cursing at my tech. It did not go well. Hello everybody, and welcome back to a bit of a weird stream. Today's going to be a short stream. I have been informed that we have tickets to the opera. I don't want to. Apparently one of Kari's co-workers, is really, sophisticated. And now we have to pretend that we are too. I have been given one of the very, very, very rare "this is non-debatable" looks. So I am not getting out of that one. I know nothing about the opera. I know fuck all about opera. Like, I don't mind theater. I don't mind plays, don't get me wrong. I've seen plenty of them, and honestly, I've enjoyed a lot of them. I think, like, active theater is really bloody nifty. Unfortunately, it happens outside where there's other people, so I don't usually get to partake of it, but it's cool. Opera, however? What piece are you going to see? I don't know! I have no idea! I have no idea what we're going to be seeing. Kari told me this morning, hey, coworker invited us last week. She just forgot to tell me. We are going. Like, I will say this. She doesn't use that often. Like, we both have an understanding that some things just aren't really debatable, or sometimes we're just not in the mood to, like, debate everything. Like, sometimes there's this, like, full stop after a sentence that either of us use very, very rarely. That just means, please just let's go through with this and let's be done with it. This is one of the rare times. I think this has happened like twice in the last 5 years. This is one of them. Just don't forget to bring one of those little eyeglasses. What's that? Yes! I do have a monocle, MJM. Do you think I should bring a monocle? I have one from, like, my grandfather. I've never used it. I wouldn't know how to use it. Feels, like, uncomfortable to, like, put... I don't know. I should bring it. But. All this to say, today's going to be a short stream. I will need to get ready in about, like, 2-ish hours from now. I'll have to go get dressed and showered and everything, and then... A tiny top hat. I do not own a top... My neighbors own a top hat. I can ask my neighbors. I know they have a top hat. Oh. Kari will kill me if I make a joke out of this. She will absolutely kill me if I do. I think I might have to take this on seriously. But all of this to say that today is going to be a short stream because I'm getting abducted to the outside. Sorry, everybody. Cannot change that. Before we do anything, though, we have a couple of things in terms of admin today. Actually, we really only have like one admin thing. And we'll get to that right after I say hello to all of you. Siren, good morning. Craig, good morning. And congratulations on the first. Taco, good morning. And good luck on the decontamination. God, you all have been really busy with these stupid freezers, huh? Good luck. Thank you for dropping in. Loki2, how you doing? Hello, hello, hello. And Hatchney, good afternoon. Taco, thank you for the hydrate. I don't have water. Shit, I need to go grab water in a second. Once I'm done with all of you. Aha! Afid, good morning, Afid. Thank you for the 52 months. God, that's a long time, dude. God. Hope you're well. Hello, hello, Afid. Sophistication in this economy, right? Exactly. Mendon! Good afternoon, Mendon. Hello, hello. Did I say hello to MJM? I might not have. MJM, good afternoon. Hope you're well. Hello, hello. Jimmy! Good morning, Jimmy! You are the best duckling. Hello, 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 hello. Send us a photo of your Abraham Lincoln cosplay if you decide to go on with it, including the gunshot wound or like... Outside bad, dice Gambit good. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Loki, that's what I'm saying. No, like, I just don't go outside, right? But, I know this means a lot to Kari, not because she likes the opera, she doesn't either, but... co-workers, new environment, like blah 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 blah. So we're gonna pretend like we are something better than the white trash filth that we actually are, and we're just gonna mingle with high society for an evening. Here's the thing, right? I know when to behave. Like I know how to behave in that company as well. None of that is an issue. Like, I clean up rather nicely, I promise. I just really don't want to. I just, like, really don't wanna. I still don't know why you're the only person online I can watch for 52 months without getting bored. I don't either, Affit. I don't either. Considering I'm bored of myself. I got bored of myself 6 years ago. I appreciate you being here. I really, really appreciate you being here. Maybe it's my constant mood swings, Affit. Maybe it's my constant mood swings. You'll get bored of me soon, don't worry about it. Hanging with that part of society is exhausting but doable. It's very doable, and it's very exhausting, you're right. I mean, we live in an area that is full of these types of people, right? Like, everyone here is like that. Except, like, our little block of degenerates. Like, everyone that lives around us is kind of like the black sheep of the entire district. Like, we're all non-normal rich people. Like, I know how to move in those strata. Like, I know how to move there. I know how to talk to them. I know how to pretend to, like, give a fuck. Like, I know all of these things. And I understand that there are people that genuinely enjoy that. I do not. I enjoy hoodies and sweatpants. And some of the worst food you could ever think. Instead of suit and tie. And I think there's no food, actually. You don't... Wait, hold up. There is... Like, you don't get food in an opera, right? It's not like a cinema where you, like, go get snacks and shit, right? Like, you get nothing? Hold up. Hold up. This is actually critical information. Is there food during operas? You can get food and drinks at many opera houses, often during intermissions. No! Food is not typically allowed inside the auditorium during the actual performance. No! Listen, I'm a snacker, okay? Sorry, darling, hold on. Is there like a meal attached to this somewhere? Apparently there's food during the intermission. Apparently there's, like, sorry, hon, what'd you say? Yeah. Is that, like, part of it, or? Oh, fuck off. Do we I know you said no discussion, but do we have to? Like, I really don't want to deal with this shit. Yeah. Alright. No, we'll go. Love you too. Apparently there's a banquet in the middle, whatever the fuck that means. Your mic's still in? Yeah, I didn't intend for this to be an actual conversation. Imagine some hot dog guy from a US station making a visit in the opera. Yo, the fat lady singing while he's slinging hot dogs left and right. I'd pay for that, MJ. I'd fucking pay for that. It means a large amount of food. Yeah, but it also means a large amount of rich people. And I don't mind the rich people, but, like, I mind the pretentious assholes, right? Those. Stick some trail mix in the top hat. Yes! Yes, that's a great idea. Hey, Flying Banana, how you doing? No takeaway pizzas allowed. The hoity-toity bunch. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. Like, I deal with a lot of, like, wealthy people that are just kind of, like, people just with too much money. Like, people exist that seem like a normal person until they tell you that they just bought a private jet and didn't think about it. Like, oh, I just impulse bought something. Like, oh, what'd you get? Like, a shirt that's got, like, a shitty catchphrase on it or something. No, like a jet. Like, what do you mean? You just impulse bought a jet? Yeah, like, I saw it and I really wanted a jet. Like, I don't mind those people. But, like, the pinky finger, look at me, I'm better than everyone because I sip my tea. Oh, look at the peasants. We'll have to clean out the servant quarters again tomorrow. Those people. Those I fucking hate. Like, no. You can join in those conversations now with the gacha spending. Wait until next week. The great wailing for Seance guy is on Monday. And no, not even close. Flying Banana. Like, we're well off. We're okay, but we're not, hey, I thought, like, I just wanted to buy a yacht, therefore I bought a yacht. Well off. The way that I always explain it is that we could buy a yacht, but we'd have to think about it a lot. And then it would probably still be a bad idea. But we could buy one, which is already significantly more privileged than 99% of all people. It would suck, but we could. The problem is, once again, yachts, if you don't know this, are outside. And that's not where I am. No, F it. No, this is just an affectation. The pinky part is just, it usually comes coupled with the rest, you know? People that happen to be rich are okay. Rich people are awful, yeah. I have to do one multi on the banner, but I'm only sitting at 2k carats. I'm sitting at 14k, and I will be sitting at 30k once the banner drops. The banner will drop from Sunday to Monday my time, so I'm not going to do that instantly. We're going to do that on stream on Monday. We will be throwing 200 pulls at that banner. Unless she drops early, in which case we will not be throwing 200 pulls at that banner, but I am prepared to throw 200 at her. Who buys a yacht? You buy harbors? I mean, yeah, I suppose. I mean, I can't. Anyway, everybody. The reason why we're still sitting on the screen is because it is a new month. And as it is a new month, I have a list to update. And the list we're updating is number 1 in takedowns, Galondier. Number 1 in damage, also Galondier with more than twice. Oh my god, this man needs to stop. And number 1 in healing, our very own Seraiden. Hell yeah. So for takedowns, we've got Galondier, Zweifreund, Malum, Ringsong, Teast. For damage, we've got Galondier, Zweifreund, Ringsong, Malum, Maddie. Yo, Teast sniping more takedowns. Sometimes these can be different. And for healing, we've got Seraiden, Afid, Neffy, Forderp, and Alex. And now, it is a new month. Your permanent leaderboards will still be available through the bot. Your, what is it, exclamation mark, duck stats, I think, are still on the bot, and they will never be cleansed, but the on-screen ones, Those are up and fresh. It's a new month. Good luck. Now, ducklings, forgive me for exactly like less than a minute. MJM, you can do the counting if you want to. You can do the counting joke if you really want to. Give me about a minute. I'm about to go get something to drink real quickly. Be right back in 3, 2, 1, go. All praise the fridge. Hello. Hello. Upstairs fridge is good fridge. We are back and now I'm finally pressing this button. And then I'm pressing this button. Hello everybody. Here we are. The leaderboards are purged. I got water. We're ready. Plans for today. So we've got about, God, I want to say, like, they start at 9, I've been told, which means we need to be there by 8:30, by 8:45. How much early are you supposed to appear for an opera? Like, if they start at 9, how much early are we supposed to appear? Oh, they start at 9:30. Never mind, they start at 9:30. So I want to say at about 8, I'm gonna fuck off and get ready and get dressed in like my finest, I was about to say church clothes, but I haven't been in church in many years. Are there ticket seats? They're ticket seats. They're ticket seats. Bring water for the duck throne? I mean, definitely. Tuxedo time? I do not own a tux. I only have, like, I'm not that rich. I have a very nice suit and tie, and Kari has like a very nice evening gown, which is honestly the prettiest woman I've ever seen in the prettiest clothing I've ever seen. So don't tell her I said that. She will kill me. Anyway. But like that's how we'll be appearing. I do not own it. Wait, are you supposed to wear a tuxedo? Like, I don't mind suit and tie. Well, actually, I really like suits. I don't like well, I really like ties. I just don't like dress shirts. Like the button-down shirts. Hate those. Are you supposed to wear a tuxedo for the shit? Is that normal? Ooh. Wait, that's a problem. I mean, it's too late to fix that, so... You are to dress up, but tux is needed. Yeah, I mean, like, I will be, right? So you want to look like a lunatic? I will make a bet with you right now, Loki. On tomorrow's stream, ask me and I will tell you how many people in tuxes I saw. Okay? If you're there tomorrow, ask me. But no, tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday. On Thursday's stream, ask me how many people in tuxedos I saw. And I will keep count. I will keep count. Smart shirt should be fine. Yeah, it's gonna be like a suit and tie. And don't forget to wear pants. Yes, we're also going to be wearing pants. I'm going to do my best to be wearing pants for the occasion. That can keep you busy instead of paying attention to the opera. To be honest, I don't even mind the opera. Like, I don't know what we're going to be watching. I don't know what play we're going to be watching. And I will fully admit, I've never understood opera. To me, opera is just like louder and less understandable theater. Like, I don't get it. Mostly because some of it is just in Italian sometimes, for some reason. Like, it's theater, but I can't follow the plot. Which is why I prefer theater. Games 50% tactics game, 49% duck, and 100% a dork for his wife. I do love that woman. I think that's... Like, here's a secret, okay? Here's a secret that you might not know about me. This is scandalous, okay? This is like scandalous. Like, get this written down for the eventual Google Doc about me, okay? I do love my wife. I'm sorry. I know that's degenerate. I know that's really bad, but I know that's really bad, but it's true. Been hit by the sticker. Ooh, stealth siren. Let's go. All right, ducklings. So the plan for today is Dice Gambit. I am now going to boot up Dice Gambit. I want to get at least like a couple of missions in and see whether we can make more dumb Scorcher things. Like more dumb Scorcher things. I think I want to at least train one new character. We're going to send Neffy and a new character in, I reckon. Ooh, I didn't do the thing, did I? I did not do the thing. We're still on Tabletop Simulator. Here we are, much better. Love that song, by the way. Daffy, you are the best duckling. Hey, Solar Prophet! I'm lurking today, but I wanted to say thanks for the Uma help and for introducing me to Dice Gambit. Hell yeah, Prophet! Hell yeah. I know there is no Uma in this week's schedule. I apologize for that. There will be Uma next week. Actually, there will be quite a lot of Uma next week. This week, I'm going to be skipping the Gemini Cup, so I don't really have any prep content to do. But next week, Monday, we're going to start out with a lot more Uma. And also, you're really welcome. I really love showing people things that they might enjoy. I really love introducing people to new shit that they like. This is like one of my favorite things about streaming. Picking up like a rando game that people haven't heard of and then going, hey, look at this. This is cool. You'll like it. Hichi, good morning, Hichi. How am I doing? I'm about to go to the opera in about 2 hours from now. And I don't want to. So, that's how I'm doing. My only problem right now is I don't know who to run and try and train because I don't really have any good runners and no amazing parents. Probably should get some long runners for the legend races. That would help you, Loki. I would say your best bet is to make some generic parents. Your best bet is to make like some generic parents that are usable later down the line. This is what a lot of us did early with like our 3-star stamina sparks, because those are generically just usable. And the more specific parents, like what I'm about to do next week with frontrunner groundwork setups, that you can always leave for later. Why so? Kari got an invitation by one of her rich asshole co-workers. C-suite executives, you know how they are. Scum, all of them, except for the one I married. And we're going, because we've been invited to be with the high-class society. I've got to shoot myself, seriously. I've been playing Uma Musume. Wait, what? With myself. Hichi! You're giving me hope. Hichi over here going like, oh, I've been playing Uma after I've been trying to get Hichi to play Uma. I'm like, roller coaster. You doing okay, Hichi? I hope you're doing okay. Glad to see you so full of energy. I know that's not easy. I know that's not always easy. I'm half-assing this Gemini Cup with meme S-rank guts builds. I'm going to throw exactly one Naruto Taishin at it. One Naruto Taishin and 2 random something runners that probably won't live through it. I think I have a Medru McQueen with like 1200 stamina and some stamina recovery. And then that's it. That's all I have. And I don't care. I do not care. I go for generic Sam parents and long runners at the same time anyway. Yeah, absolutely, Loki. Absolutely. Saying smart ogre. Relatively okay. I've been taking Haru Dada inspiration and telling myself it's a good day to have a good day. Honestly, Hichi, that is also not easy, right? Like, this is so easily said, but so hard to do. Especially when you've got other things going on. Like, your mental is hard to manage on a normal day for a lot of people, myself included. But when you've got other things going on as well, this gets really, really difficult. And you don't need to hear this from me, and maybe it's not my place to say this either. Maybe it's not my place to say this either, so do forgive me. Hopefully, you can forgive me for that in advance. But I'm really fucking proud of how you've been handling this. I'm really fucking proud of you. Whether I'm allowed to or not. I mean, tell me I'm not, and then I'll leave it, but... You've been at least outwardly taking all of this in real stride. And that shit's hard. I know it's... The outside is always different than, like, how you might be feeling about it, right? But still. Even just faking a smile can help too. Some days you don't even have the energy to do that. But Loki, you're right. You're right. Sometimes even faking it can help, yeah? But sometimes that's... But instead I'm dying though. Hey, that's what strength is. Is it though? I don't know whether that's real strength. I don't know. It could also just be like burning, right? You know where my DMs are. If you ever need me, DM me, okay? And if it's just to vent, that's fine too. Like, I'll also just listen. It's fine. My whole plan has been fake it till you make it. I haven't failed yet. I mean, that's great though, right? Like, keep going. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you all the success in the world, but I've seen many, many people that like try to go with that and then eventually the strength just runs out, right? It just runs out. You wake up one day and you just don't have the energy to fake it anymore. And nothing you've achieved in between has ever like given you the real energy that you wanted. Even though you keep telling yourself that, oh yeah, like just one more step and I'll be fine. This is getting really heavy. This is one of those Discord conversations, and less one of those on-stream conversations, huh? The will to keep going. The will to keep going is the ultimate thing that matters, EG. That is the big one. That is the really big one. As long as you've got that, you've got something. You've got something worthwhile. I'm built for endurance. Hell yeah, Craig. Hell yeah. All right, everybody. That got oddly heavy. Sorry about that. Remember, sometimes we talk about the heavy shit, and that's okay. Not everything has to be happy gaming fun times. I mean, ostensibly, I'm a gaming channel, it turns out, but I like to think we can every now and again tackle the occasional bullshit. So, here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. I would like to make another Scorcher. I would like to get another Scorch build going. Because honestly, I think Scorching works best with more Scorching. Oh god. We can never take negative buff power. We can never take negative dice power. God, we're starting on 61 die power though. Ooh, that's 10 more than we normally starting with. What we can take over is +1 movement range. That... We were only on 2. We were only on 2 to begin with. Uh-oh. Gain 19 armor, then spend all your armor to damage an enemy or armor an ally within 6 tiles. Okay. We've seen Piercing Charge. That's the one that you normally start with. 13 damage to apply 3 Rupture to all enemies in a 4-tile line. Honestly, this does a lot. A 4-tile line, 3 Rupture. Rupture does damage every time someone moves. That's pretty nifty. Oh. In good news, the Ren Club I joined made it to C+. My club that was B+ last time only made it to C+ this time, so I left this morning. I need to find a new one. And also the game just crashed. What the fuck? Galandier! You made it to #1 in takedowns and damage on the Duckling game, Galandier, for last month. And now we have reset. Now we have reset. But you made it. Well done. Hold up, let me reboot this real quick. Oh. Is this determinative? I hope it is. It is not. It is not. Interesting, huh? So now our stats are just worse, and we're still on base 2 movement. That's disgusting. We can never take base 2 movement, right? Okay, we've got Wild Accusation. Target up to 4 enemies in a clump within 10 tiles. Apply 10 exposed, 7 weakened. That's kind of cool. Place a trap whenever an enemy enters that tile. Applies plasma burn to it and all adjacent enemies. Okay. Select all targets in a 100-degree 9-tile long cone. Throw 2 potions for each unspent die you have. Finisher. Let's go take the burn. I don't think I like the burn traps too much, but this will do. Then we have, after this character applies plasma burn, deal 40% of target's current plasma burn as damage instantly. That's kind of sick. But we also have unpredictable static. Uh-oh. We need to take peer review, right? We need both of these anyway. Oh god. oh god. Okay. The peer dudes. So, ducklings. Oh, I need to reopen the pool. Hold up. Let me reopen the pool real quick for you all. The pond. What? No, that's the wrong button. And I still have the pool, from last time open. So you're all still in there, which means I'm just gonna draw one from the current list. Krembo! Krembo, good evening. And for those of you that aren't on Discord, you might want to know that it's Krembo's birthday today. Happy birthday, Krembo. And congratulations on making it that long. That is... you're one of us, right? Like, one of the olden ones. One of the olden ones. Happy birthday, dude. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing some of that time with us. And I hope you find much soup. For our next character, we've got Loki. Loki, can you give me a number between 0 and 10? That is how many times I'm going to press the random button. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's Loki. Actually, that looks sick. Wait, that looks really cool. Continue. Honestly, she's kind of hot. Yes. There's Loki. Not following the rest of the color scheme, I see. Very rebellious. Loki. New class. You will be going to Inquisition 101. And we're hoping for Bloodlust. In fact, I don't think anything else here matters much. Alacrity does matter to us. But Bloodlust is what we want. We see Megaphone. We also see Piercing Shot. We're immediately starting on Piercing Shot. I'm happy with that. I'm actually very happy with starting on Piercing Shot. Ham! Hello, Ham. We load Cleopatra? Honestly, we kind of did. You're right. And good morning, Ham. How you doing? In line with today's theme, the posh, arrogant style, it is true. It is very true. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send Loki through Inquisitor class. Like, just by paying for it. We're going to skip the first couple of levels. What are we hoping for? We're hoping for any level of buff power, any level of armor, any level of attack, and obviously any die we can find. This isn't great. We're looking for offense more than anything else, but we'll take it. I'm doing great, Ham. Except I have to go to the opera in 1.5 hours from now, and I don't want to. We're gonna pick up best defense. 80% of armor gained is converted to 2 times the might instead. So now we just get damage and nothing else. The problem is that this is only until the end of turn, right? And the end of turn, we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. Worst case scenario, we're triggering our peer review. There's 10% attack power. And can we see the thing we're looking for? We do not find Bloodlust. Unfortunately, now we find Electrified Armament, which is a bit off after we've already taken Best Defense. Whenever you damage an enemy for the first time each turn, apply 61 slowed. Screw it. Let's just slow him down. So we're playing control style. Heavy control style. This might not go well. Are you watching one of the good operas or the standard ones? You know, obese lady in a Valkyrie costume. I have no idea, Neffy. I have no idea. I know it's rich people territory, and that's all I know. I have no idea what we're seeing. I just know that we have to. I'm hit or miss on opera. Modern Broadway shows are neat, and some of the classics are just absolute vocal show pieces. But in general, they're kind of meh on it. I like theater, modern Broadway shows, sure. Classical theater. I like all of these. Actually, I really do enjoy these. But opera, I've never understood opera, Ham. I never understood opera. And hey, Dip, how are you doing, Dip? Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. We could go calculate eruption. We haven't seen this yet, but it's also targeting another unit. I think we're picking up magnetizing chains. I don't know how much I like these. We're gonna have to play Scorcher for a little bit until we see what this does. So. Oh, no, we don't. It's hostage situation time. This is now. I mean, we know it's Sylvia, right? You going for work or something? Kari has been invited by some of her posh, like, C-suite executive colleagues. They got tickets and gave them to us, so now we need to go with them. I really don't like chains, they're so hard to hit. There was no good alternative. The direct AoE around us I don't like, because we're on only 3 movement. And we just converted all of our armor to damage. And the other one needs you to like pick a character for 3 die, and I don't like it either. She's back home. She's leaving in a week from now again. The month is almost over already. The month is almost over already. Oh, I just got a message. Hold up. There we go. Okay. That sucks, yeah, it does. It does a lot. I've not been feeling all that well about it, but what can you do? Zoe navigates to the meeting spot the mysterious letter indicated. Gelateria Gustavo. A cozy-looking gelateria, filled with smells of freshly squeezed lemon and dark chocolate. Freshly squeezed dark chocolate? What? If not for a few rough-looking persons keeping a close eye on Zoe in the darkest corner of the establishment, one might have suspected that this was the wrong address. Some muffled footsteps and a whimper coming from behind an old wooden door grab Zoe's attention. One of the suspicious persons moves over and opens the door, signaling Zoe to head through it. Leaving behind the cozy gelateria, Zoe walks down a flight of squeaking stairs to arrive at a damp basement, which seems to be fashioned into a prison. From a dark corner, dragging a disheveled Stacky with her, Sylvia appears. Who would have thought? My liege, you came! I'm so glad. I thought for sure I... Shut your gob, spy! I've decided to let the little Inquisitor decide your fate for now. But that can quickly change. Yes. Stacky? Are you alright? Hey! You shut up too, little Inquisitor! You're here to talk with me. As you might have noticed, your little spy got caught while snooping around places he really shouldn't be. The punishment? Death! Ah! But this spy's very lucky because I'm willing to cut a deal with you, little knight. Wait, there's no way Stacky is a spy. Just look at him. Don't lie to me! I have more than enough proof. Sylvia pulls up a photo from what looks like a security camera. Stacky can clearly be seen amidst a rundown Adicha building, whispering to a big brute of a man, handing Stacky a package of some sort. Pretty damning evidence. My liege, Now, are you willing to hear me out, or should I just send him straight to the meat grinder? Just send him to the meat grinder. Oh, my liege! Please don't leave me to this psycho! Hey! She told me she'll cut off my limbs one at a time and make me watch as she feeds them to the pigs! Well, I did say that. And then she said she was gonna feed me the bacon of... Stop it, I don't want to hear anymore. Don't send me to this meat grinder, my liege. Please hear her out, your excellency. Okay, jeez, I'll hear you out, Sylvia. Smart choice. Now, little knight, what I want you to do is really very simple. You see, as you might know, my stupid sister was in charge of the harbor here in Neotalis. And she is keeping a very close eye on everything coming in and out of that place. A bit too close of an eye, so I thought it was time for a change in management. So I chased out all her people, but now the chromatics have taken their place. It's so frustrating. What I need you to do, little Inquisitor, is to get rid of those vermin, but keep it on the low. Another pip to my sister. I know you've been helping her out lately, but she can't know any of this. So you just want me to clear out the harbor from chromatics? I would have done that anyway. Yes, but don't tell anyone. Also, since the chromatics have cut off most of the shipping, you better be done within 6 weeks. It seems Neotalis will run out of food by then. What? That's quite serious, isn't it? Yes, that's what I said. Be done within 6 weeks. I'm getting bored sitting around here doing nothing, so get out and take your mat with you. Finally, let's get out of here, my liege. Ah, home sweet home. I'm so glad to be out of there. You have no idea, my liege. I like the Sylvia Ham, you should play this game. But I better get back to work, eh? I must be quite behind by now. Don't let me disturb you, my liege. You don't have anything to tell me, Stacky? Huh? Ah, well, oh, my liege, I suddenly feel quite faint and I have such a headache. You know, they fed me nothing but gelato. My blood sugar is probably through the roof. I think I need to sit down a bit. Don't mind me, your excellency. Please just go about your day. Stacky scurries out of Zoe's way before they can get another word in. The reactor incidents are causing the chromatics to evolve. Mutations will now appear on expeditions. Ah, now it gets bad. Okay. So, we have a level 24 mission sitting right there. In the meantime, Genus Gelateria is situated in the thin Rosa 3-story building, almost appearing to have been steadily squished over many years by the adjacent houses. The interior is cramped, but together with the various knickknacks adorning the walls and wooden beams, mismatched chairs and tablecloths, it gives the place a rather homely feeling. If it wasn't the bolted door in the back with a crudely painted sign saying, "Definitely not a torture dungeon," it would have been very cozy indeed. Little knight, there you are. Oh, I've prepared something very special for you. Is it a tour in the torture dungeon? Silly Zoe, can't you read? The sign says definitely not a torture dungeon. Now wait here, I'm gonna bring it out. Hey, Frev, how you doing? Sylvia skips behind the counter and reappears holding a bowl of what appears to be scoops of gelato. But moving closer, the scoops reveal themselves to be an unsettling shade of purple, studded with bright, sickly yellow flecks. Looks like anything edible and more like something scraped off a very aggressive fungus. An acid smell emanating from the dessert makes Zoe's eyes water. Ta-da! Behold! I call it the Chromatic Catastrophe. It's inspired by you slaying chromatics, little knight. Didn't know you made ice cream? I'm full of surprises. It usually doesn't turn out this well, though. But I think it really captures the essence of those gooey chromatics you're always taking care of. All squishy and, well, chromatic. I whipped it up just for you. A little thank you for keeping the streets slightly less slimy for my operations around town. Go on, have a taste. This wouldn't happen to contain any chromatics, right? Come on, little knight. You can't possibly expect me to remember every little thing I added. The taste is supposed to be a surprise anyway. I ain't gonna spoil it for you, right? Here I go. Zoe reaches for the spoon stuck in the unseemly mass. But as the hand moves closer to the horrid catastrophe, shivers run through Zoe's body. They feel every sinew in their body tensing up. Every instinct tells them to run, to hide from this atrocity. How do I get out of this? Come on, it's starting to melt! Muster your strength to grab that spoon. Zoe tenses their muscles, feeling the adrenaline coursing through their veins, while the sharp taste of acid rises in their throat. With deliberate precision, they use their left arm to steady their right, reaching out cautiously for the spoon. Their fingers strain to open, tendons pulling taut like bowstrings under the pressure. Honestly, little knight, you don't seem very excited, even after I went through all this trouble. Sylvia? Huh? No one ever cares when I try to do something nice for them. Stupid. I'm sorry, the color purple gives me anxiety. You can't be scared of purple. You're fighting it every day. I guess the sight of chromatic purple might bring up some bad thoughts. Well, I have a perfect solution for that. Close your eyes, little knight. Before they have a chance to react, Sylvia swiftly thrusts a spoonful of the chromatic catastrophe into Zoe's mouth. Immediately, Zoe is struck by a sharp chemical acidity that sears their tongue, making their eyes tear up. Yet, as the initial shock subsides, a delightful and unexpected symphony of flavors emerges. The taste of fresh, sun-ripened blueberries floods their senses, intertwined with crunchy bits of caramel, leaving Zoe both bewildered and pleasantly surprised. Well, how is it? It's great. Well, yeah, of course. I made it. Let me have a taste too. Oh yeah, that's got a bite. Wait, that taste... Isn't that... Suddenly, Zoe's eyes begin to blur, the edges of their vision softening. They blink, attempting to clear the haze, but instead the world around them seems to be tinged with deeper and more vivid shades of purple. Sylvia's voice reaches Zoe's ears as though filtered through water, muffled and distant. Little knight, no need to worry. I forgot to... I dropped that in. This, little side effect is totally harmless. It's gonna clear up in a day or two, hopefully. Okay. A few more tweaks here and there, and I'd say the chromatic catastrophe is ready to be released to the public. Now I gotta get on with my day, little knight. Thanks for keeping me entertained. Oh, and one last thing. Don't worry if you start vomiting up a bit of blood. That's completely normal. Huh? Okay, bye. She's so awful. Let's... Oh, Victorian. We're definitely doing Victorian. We're bringing Loki. We're bringing Neffy. And I want to say we're bringing Zoe? Sure. Not used to there being 3 of us. It's sad that we can't marry Sylvia. Yeah, unfortunately we cannot. Let's go explore. Would not survive the attempt. It's true. So true. You encounter a shady looking character. He ensures that if you give him 480 gold, he'll double it within a week. You give him your money and he immediately retreats into the shadows. Surely you'll get your money back and more. We will not be getting that money back. That money is gone now. That is just gone. Honestly, I think we're going up and around. Let's go have a fight. Daubers, stains, drips, and sprites? And we're bringing everyone? Oh, elusive. I didn't even read that shit. I have not seen sprites yet. Hey, Brim. Hey, Deadtail. Trust the shady guy? Huh. I feel like I did, and that might be an issue. Are these handing out armor? They're handing out armor. Evade the next instant of damage to this... No, that's awful. That is downright awful. Uh-oh. So they're dodging anything I throw at them now? They really are, huh? Oh. Also, Zoe's die pattern changed, and I don't like it. Let's go reroll those. Oh, and of course, it's Dice Gambit, so I need to move myself again. There we go. Here we are. We have a dagger, I suppose. If we take turns before enemies that haven't moved yet, we can ambush those. That'll at least do something. We move Zoe further in. Okay, Neffy, this is gonna be like a big thing for Neffy. It only says they avoid the next instance of damage. I don't know whether that means that they avoid everything. Let's get reroll 5. And we get a wave out of it. We do get a wave. Huh. What if... We can't wave over this, can we? A duck! Hold up. We shall be adding the duck. They still do take the debuff, okay. Okay, perfect. Let me add Aphid's little duckling real quick. 1 second. There we go. Zoop. Okay, that's not a little duckling, that's a huge duckling. There we go. Added! Woo. That fucking quote, dude. That goddamn quote. I remember. I think we'll just throw it at them over there. This has given us 3 new die because Neffy's cracked as hell. And that has messed with my damage potential by a lot. And then last but not least, we get to throw this, but I think we're going to be using this for defense. At least partially. That's 20 might, excuse. 40 might? Off of that alone? Oh no. Oh. Damn it. Okay, Loki might be doing a lot of damage. If we can get Loki into, like, range, this is going to be an issue. Let's go up there. Oh my god, we can be anywhere, huh? What if we put this here? What if we put this one... And these are generally not moving, they're usually teleporting is the issue. So we put that in front of the sprite. Because we know the sprite is going to be teleporting. We roll those two. We find movement. I don't really want to move. They evaded that, but they ate the 31 plasma burn. And then they ate 60 damage off of 31 plasma burn? Oh lord. Oh. And I shouldn't have gotten... I shouldn't have gone over there. We do not have armor. What's the deal with all the European cities and random bollards with chains between them that don't seem to have any reason for their placement? I mean, it's to prevent carts from going in there, right? And then later on cars. Isn't that the reason? They're avoiding... They're avoiding the burn damage, dude. They also do damage when they enter. Oh my god, this is awful. This is so awful. This evasion thing is kicking my ass. Oh lord. Zoe, I need you to, like, whirl. We do not get whirl, but we can fix that. Maybe, hopefully, potentially. Hiya. Cool. Now what? That explodes. Meaning we don't want to be anywhere near it. And we're not chromaing here, or we are chromaing? We're not chromaing. We'll let Neffy deal with that. That's not great. That is not good at all. We need swords. Most importantly, we don't need any of this movement. We got a couple of swords. This will go great. It turns out Neffy is the exact counter to this, but no one else is. Everyone else is going to be struggling with this mechanic so hard. But the little, like, energy bolts that we are producing that hit random enemies, they take this off as well. That is how we're going to be winning this. Unfortunately, though, Plasma Burn by itself isn't doing much here because that's immediately evaded by them. But this, or rather the end of turn plasma burn, isn't going to be doing much. The rest is... Let's go throw these 2 die. Oh, that's beautiful. We're actually going to use the movement to move, whereas we normally don't do that. Can't quite reach with this wave. Highly unfortunate. Plasma burn that. Give me movement. Yes! And now, suddenly, we can hit with this wave. Would you look at that? Isn't that adorable? Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Another die. Another piece of movement. That's what we want. Give it to me. Yeah. Ah, no, never mind. Never mind. Every time Kara says hiya, I just want to answer with hiya papaya. I mean, you should. Hiya papaya. Here's the question. When are we playing Engage again? You know what I never did? One thing I never did was Engage brought out all of these DLCs, right? I remember we played the first DLC when it came out because it was relatively close to release. But I never played the others. We never played the others. This armor does nothing for us. Huh? What happened there? That was weird. Things are happening that I do not currently understand. Do line drawstring pants count as pants? Do what count as what? The linen drawstring? What are linen drawstring pants? I'm looking this up. Linen drawstring pants. Oh, yeah, they should. They absolutely should. It depends. Like, what environment are you talking about? Because I would consider them as pants, considering they're some of the only pants I can wear that don't piss me the fuck off. I really don't like pants. I'm not clued in on how this attack works. Not at all clued in on how this attack works. Have I tried kilts? I do not mind kilts, but kilts aren't pants. Hiya Papaya Lady was best. Engaged Lady. Sariden, you're absolutely right. Sariden, have I said good morning to you yet? Because something tells me I haven't, and that's a crime. At least where I come from. Just around the house right now, usually these are like, what if you don't want to wear shorts, but it's shorts weather? Yeah, it's absolutely. Absolutely, Ham. I would consider these pants. I would consider them suitable for like a lot of different occasions. Like maybe not, okay, you're going to court, you know, but like a lot of other things. They don't feel like pants, which is fantastic. One thing that I've had, one thing that I've legitimately had issues with over a lot of time is realizing, you know, the like sensory issues that people always talk about with autistic people? I've very, very slowly realized that I have quite a lot of these. I don't like button-down shirts. I fucking hate pants. I finally understand why I do not like jeans, whereas the rest of the world seems to be okay with them. I detest jeans. Cannot stand them. Any tighter-ish pants, anything that isn't like wide and wobbly, absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate it. Remember these like early 2000s alternative fashion, really wide pants with like a shit ton of pockets on them? What the fuck were they called? Because I love those. Those. Can we bring those back? Cargo pants? Is that cargo pants? Like, That pens where you could fit your head through a pen. Like, yeah, exactly. Ham knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know. Is that what they're called? Hold up. Hold up. I'm Googling this. Kind of. Like, less extreme than that. Less extreme than that. Like, those are a bit too much for my taste. Or some of these are a bit too much for my taste. But something like that. Something akin to that. Just wide leg fit cargos probably. Yeah, that. Can I wear that always, please? Like, I just want to wear that. Next. And they still all have elusive, huh? Still have a ton of cargo shorts. I need more of those. I have told myself I am never wearing jeans again in my life. I'm just not. I'm done with this. I am never wearing jeans again in my life. So now I need to find other like office fitting clothes, because I also don't want to wear suit and tie all day. At least not in the office. I will if that's my only alternative, because actually those pants I'm perfectly fine with. Perfectly fine with like those like suit pants, right? Those are cool. But never again on the jeans front. Never again. We're kind of shipping all of this, huh? We're shipping all of this. Tags on shirts that had nerf damage to my back and can't feel them, so no longer a problem. Yeah, but that's not... You don't want it to get that far, though, right? Like, the problem is that's a bit too far. Having the exposed debuff back is so nice. I missed this in the... like 2 rounds or so that we didn't have this. Dude, we're just going off now. We're just putting these everywhere. Hiya. The random bounce damage has overtaken. It's completely overtaken us. Look at this dumb shit. Not only have we given Loki 40% more damage for Loki's turn, we've got 131 armor. We've cleared everything around us. We've applied burn to these idiots. We've taken evasion away from most of them. Neffy's just broken. Sweatpants, you can bring that to work. I feel like I could get away with it in my office outfit, but like, it wouldn't be good. And I don't want to like... I don't want to like strain that, you know what I mean? And then we rolled 0 movement. That's actually kind of sick. Good job, Zoe. Proud of you. So next month, I've got like 1 or 2 weeks next month that I'll have to be in the office daily. Not looking forward to it. But it is going to be important, unfortunately. How much damage is this? Why is there so much damage? Why is this so much damage? I see what you meant by magnetizing chains are hard to hit, by the way. How unenjoyable. I'm gonna put those there. I reckon one of them is gonna back up. And then we're not gonna pray. Depends on something to strain your work and went forward. You know how office workers get, right? You know how office politics go, like. Oh, they flew over it. That doesn't count. Rude. But we're getting blocked 4 races in a row. Loki, yesterday I lost a 1200 speed Narita Taishin. 4 times in Yurei semifinals. 1200 speed. She lost all 4. I was livid. Should I go back to wearing toga? Honestly, that sounds comfy, effort. There are enough people that I know that I do not want to see in a toga, but the general idea I would subscribe to. I think that shit looks cozy enough. Zoe does nothing here, by the way. She's just here. I feel like someone needs to get retired. Beautiful. There's the damage we're looking for. We need to reroll all of these, obviously, but... We've got a potion for the bats around us. Are you okay? That guy was having a grand old time. Get potioned. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Can we roll movement on this? Thank you. That doesn't help us. And wave is not in range here, so we'll just gain armor. If you want to be posh and blanket comfy at the same time, right? Right? Granted, the spare was 800 speed, 1100 stamps, so not even that good. That's enough though, Loki. In general, you say 650 to win, about 700 to mitigate all the RNG bullshit. So like, that should have been plenty fine. That'll do. That didn't do. I'm gonna take a wild guess here. Actually, we're just gonna reroll for ults. That's not it. That is not it at all. Okay. I was about to get curve. I mean, good enough, right? Come on, move forward. No, forward! Oh, you little shit. At least they're putting curse on the one that can't be hurt. There's a lot of refinement to go through with Loki. There's a lot of refinement we'll have to do. Let's roll this, and then let's re-roll all of this. I feel like we have to make a new Zoe. You know what I mean? This isn't even usable, right? No, it's not. Oh, this is nothing again. Neffy, go get him. There's our evade. Roll it. Well, that'll be enough eventually. I really don't want to chroma here. I'm going to chroma here, fuck it. Not enough range. Could send it back to the factory. To a factory? No. No glue jokes. Just hope they walk through that. Actually, if they don't want to walk through that. I just realized that this trap is bigger than one tile. This is much bigger than one tile, isn't it, huh? I think I like this one. It's a bit hard to get going, but once you do... There's the curse ticking off. It's the stupid evade shit is so bad. This is so awful. No more evades, but we can't trigger anything here, so... Nah. Completely different point, completely different thing, Twitch chat. Who here has also been playing new PoE League? I might have been dragged back into PoE too. I might have been dragged kicking and screaming back into it. And I don't know how I feel about it. Finally, this took forever. We need to find anything, really. The famous turn-based tactics game. Right. Very famously turn-based tactics. There are turns when I'm mad at it and turns when I'm not mad at it. 20% attack power, we're taking the die power though, right? You helps us back in PoE 2 from its update? Yeah, a new league dropped like last week, right? I ain't much into PoE anymore. I thought it was out. Also, Heist Engine. I thought it was out, but off stream I have very little other things to play at the moment. Zoe. Legitimately, I think Zoe is retiring. Like, I genuinely think Zoe is retiring soon. We just have to make Zoe 2. Let's just go make Zoe 2. Furthen! Hello, Furthen. The brightest are support cards? Wait, what? What do you mean, Soul King? Like the ones on current banner? Those are not great. Yeah, I know Uma, duh. But the brides don't have any support cards. Okay, protect Alexi. This is once again going to be horrid. Only this time it's going to be horrid with a capital E for evade. Oh lord. We're going to run him towards us as soon as possible. And we have to find exactly waves, as many as possible. This does a lot. There's another one. And then we're gonna try and hit those because they don't have evade yet. And we're gonna do it twice. That means someone else should be able to like aggress on this relatively easily. And this should allow us a knife. We have another die. I'll take the armor as well. That knife could have been another wave. I didn't roll. That was a mistake. Horrid, exactly. Exactly like that. The support card has ones that really fancy. Does it really? Does it? Sorry, I thought it was like generics. I didn't look at the current banner cards because none of them are good. Kishi and Kawakami, okay. So when it comes to those cards, they're okay, but they're entirely whale bait. Because you need 4 copies of them, or 5 copies of them. And it's not recommended to pull for that many copies. Therefore, whatever. As always, save, unless you're pulling for something specific. Save, save, save. Oh, we have another one. We have another movement. This gets us in. But this doesn't do anything. You did a single? Oh, for a single, that's hella worth Soul King. Nice. Congratulations. Well rolled indeed. I see what you mean with magnetizing chains is annoying. Can't even use all of it. What if we keep exactly that and we just find more movement? Ah, that's not more movement. You know what? Screw it. Pants to it. Hiya! Hiya! That did very little. Nope. And now he's going to get murderized. Actually, ouch. They're all gonna target him, and we have nothing we can do about that. It's great! This is why I don't like these missions, by the way. Exactly this behavior is why I don't like it. What did you say? Your mother was terrible what? And we're just looking for movement. Nothing but movement. We don't need anything else. And we did find enough to get out. Wonderful. Is your last Urala? Nice, nice, nice. I bought too many follow slots. Unfortunately, so I don't have mine finished yet. But I don't need it for another, like, half a year or something, so it's not too bad. This is such AoE territory. This is so hot. Hold up. Check this out. Gimme. We need exactly swords and shields. Oh, we found one. We also found the mother of all movement. Sup? God. We get to go off so hard. Hold up. More? That's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is uniques or signatures or shields. Signatures or shields. This is so dumb. Let's go throw this knife. And then go throw this knife. And then I think we'll call that a day on Neffy's turn, huh? It's like, no, you can't have my guts. No, wait, what? Yeah, 2 PvC cycles and you're there, exactly. Exactly. No movement tool on Zoe means this is bad. This just also isn't really any meaningful levels of damage. I was hoping for more about the, like, block shield playstyle, and we just never got that. We have another enemy spawn over here in a second that we will have to worry about. Let's go roll exactly all of this. We want one movement off of this. We found a movement. Hiya! That did it. Hopefully that trap sets up for them arriving. And that's all we have. I have no idea how this trap is going to interact with enemy spawning. It's a shame that evade so perfectly counters end of turn burn damage. It's a real shame. Okay, it sees one guy spawn, but the others do not get the burn even though they should. There's no world in which Alexi is now next to all of the guys that just spawned, right? Oh my god. You've got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Good luck. Well, only one of them is taunted to him, so, well, 2 are taunted to him. This will be hopefully fine. We'll just have to really AoE this afterwards. You killed me! Mother, you have slain me. Someone's raising a theater kid, I see. No harm in that, no harm in that. Let's see whether we can find some movement here. We can. We don't even need much, we just need 1 step. Look how much that does. It's beautiful. Give me more. Okay, now we have to think. I think we're just gonna reroll the chromas. Exactly the chromas for Precisely kind of that, huh? That's what I was worried about. We do have one more free movement. Splish fucking splash. There's more movement. Which we will be converting into hurting that thing. And honestly, which we will be converting into walking closer to that and shooting it in the fucking back. Alright. All of that is clear now. 2 more rounds until we're free. My mom says he might become a supervillain or mad scientist. I hope he gets that lucky. Not all of us are lucky enough to like be able to live out the drama in our hearts. You know? Some rare amongst us do. There we go. Okay, this is rough. No, not enough to hurt. My god. Mad scientist indeed. Sees you as weirdo. At least he doesn't see us as cringe anymore. That's an advantage. Previously we were cringe, but now we're just weird. Oh shit. Like that's... we have to, right? As much as I would love to take unpredictable static right now, we have to take alacrity. It is the basis of our entire movement tech. And then unpredictable static is the next one we absolutely want. Neffy! Can't take this. Can we take 20 minus 2 minus 5? We want to. We not only can we, I think it's morally right to. That is so much buff power. And then, yeah, I think we have to make Zoe the second. We're going to be making Zoe the second once we're out of here. 8 energy left. 1, 2, 3 goes down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're actually shortcutting way too hard. We have way too much energy left over by the end of this. If I'm being honest with you, that's okay. That's fine by me. I'm going to be shortcutting this one. I'm going to be cutting this run short. What's that? What? Is that the retrieve all cores as Lokichu turns at the corner, a familiar sight greets them. Another reactor here? Lokichu's communication device is suddenly buzzing. Perfect timing, Commander. I see that you've stumbled upon our newest defense initiative. After the triumphant victory at the power plant, I've ordered the installation of miniature reactors all across the city. We will finally be able to eradicate all those chromatic vermin for good. Retirement is finally in sight. This is no time for dilly-dallying. You have an important job to do. Now, I've ordered the installation of a remote activation device here in my general's terminal. Just a second. Where's the damn button? What do you mean, antivirus? I'm not ill! I told them I wanted a lever. A lever would have been so much easier. Aha! I've instigated the reactor's meltdown sequence. Hurry, grab the reactor core before it melts down. Killing them would have been so much easier? Silence! Time is of the essence, Commander. Get to work! This is problematic. 5 turns until the mini reactor meltdown. Oh. How the fuck are we gonna do this? So Zoe's gonna be running for it, right? Like, surely Zoe's gonna be running for it. I need a movement. I need much movement, actually. No, all of this sucks. This is awful. Cleanse the evade. Cleanse the evade. Fuck it, we just stack. Fuck it, we ball. Alright, Neffy, you're on enemy control, and everyone else is on everything else. I feel like if we wave down here, that's going to be the most effective way to cleanse. Prep the reactor for imminent arrival. But also shove everyone over there. Hiya. Beautiful. What do we have left? We've got like everything left. What if we didn't have everything left? That's exactly it. We can't hit 3. We can only hit 2. But that's a new enemy, so we get to roll again, and we find nothing on the reroll. We find nothing on the reroll. Okay. Call that. We're not gonna chroma here. How good is Zoe's pitch arm? I think her arm is fine. Her hand-eye coordination, however. That one's maybe a bit questionable. That one's maybe a bit, you know... This'll do something. Let's go roll these. It finally arrived, the ultimate home sorting item, the label printer. Wait, what? Who allowed you to have a label printer? Are you gonna write, like, a lot of rude things onto things now? I should have not placed that there. That feels like a waste. This excitement is an indicator of me being too old. Freb, the other day... How do I explain this without sounding ancient? The other day, I ordered a towel holder, one that you mount, like one that you drill into a wall, that you just like put towels over in the bathroom. And I was so giddy when that arrived. I was so giddy. Like, that shit made my day. Do you remember when we were young and cool? Do you remember when we were young and hip and like with it? And when we weren't excited about this? Because like I feel it slipping away. I feel it slipping away. If you have a 3D printer, you can make towel holders and labels. Yeah. I'm not getting a 3D printer. I was never cool. I don't know about that, Siren. Sharks are pretty cool. Yo, I feel like we actually contributed something for once. We didn't kill it, and the thing's still on like mass HP. How do we actually kill this? He screams for he does not know. That's it? Why is everyone but Neffy an idiot? Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. This isn't even a good turn, mind you. We're not getting any burn, we're just like randomly hitting idiots. That's all we're doing here. And we're only hitting 3 idiots at a time, that's the other bad thing. But we're doing it a lot. We're doing it a whole lot. With my stick around and hit idiots until they die, yeah, that's the general feeling, yeah. Okay, here we go. It's not getting easier. We roll everything, we need to find damage. We have located damage. So this is 11, this is less. which means we're going to be moving down here. And we're just going to point single target damage into this. That's it. That's all we had. I thought the trap was supposed to, like, put this on everyone. Why is it not? We don't even have time left. If you were Italian, you'd be looking for Damaggio. Is that so? We're just getting murdered now. Oh, the core's free. I repeat, the core is free. We have the core. We're running the core. We're passing the core. I repeat, the core has left the building. Neffy, get us out of here, please. Really? Really, Neffy? Did all of those die? There we go. It's a non-Italian? I don't know. Ham! Are the Italians in the room with us? Ham was here, yeah. I think Ham is still here. Ham says, I got a new lawnmower and was pretty excited about it. Understandable, yeah. Yeah. So that was something. We've learned a lot. We've learned that we need another Neffy. All characters gain 67 HP. Reroll all abilities once per level. I need this so badly. What was the question? Whether the Italians are with us in the room right now. I also want another Neffy. See, the world would be so much better if we had more Neffys. New shit! Predator. Apply 4 fear to all enemies within 3 tiles, then dash to a random adjacent tile of one of the feared enemies. Gain 14 armor and attack it for 15 damage per enemy feared. Out of all of the abilities we have that does nothing, this one might do something. Leon! I'm back from vacation? Welcome back from vacation. Speaking of the Italians, there's another one. How was your vacation? Now, can I put pronunciation? I've noticed that they pronounce Adichia instead of Edicha. So, I don't know. Ow! We're just getting hurt! Turn hasn't even started. Oh, let's do this shit. Predator. You know what? I can fuck with that. Where who? The opening cinematic. Okay, I can fuck with this. This is quite cool. We need more movement for it. Let's go give some might over there. Throw a dagger at that, leave it. Here we go. We have all of our free movement. Not a lot has dodge yet. So we're just going to try to convert as many of these into piles of corpses as we can. Especially the bigger guys. This is beautiful. Hit. It hits one guy. Fine. Give me more! 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 Warp lightning! Wait. Wrong game. We're going to be rolling all of these. Can you have more than... Oh, we have so many die, dude. Oh my lord. Oh no. We're going off. You. Wait, that's a legal target. Oh no, that was just me hovering it. Never mind, that's not a legal target. Get more. Another one movement forward. I think we're just gonna take big steps forward now. You know what? We're just gonna take big steps forward. Have movement will travel, baby. There, we got damage on the boss. That one mattered. Gimme. More movement. More. More. Movement? That's not movement. But what it is good enough. Whee! 2 more. Ah, yeah. Remember when there were enemies? Remember when there were enemies? Ketchup is basically the one normal sauce I can handle, and I don't like my pasta plain. As much maligned as ketchup is for basically being like garbage sugar in garbage package, it's hard to go like... Ketchup's pretty good, but honestly, like, make your own. With way less fucking sugar in it. Like, good ketchup is hard to dislike. Maybe don't put it on steak. Like, maybe don't do that. Maybe do whatever the fuck you want with your own steak, honestly. Whatever, who gives a shit, right? But, like, good ketchup is hard to say no to. So, this has been daft. Can we do this again? We can't do this again, by the way. The reason is because this strategy relies on hitting a lot of enemies a lot of times. And that is not something we can do on account of there are no enemies left. We can, however, hit this enemy a couple more times. We're gonna eat this AoE, by the way, straight. We're gonna straight up just accept that AoE into our life. We're gonna keep going, right? Give me movement. Thank you. So we've got 55 on there. Okay, fine. We need to move closer. 66, 77. 211 armor? You think that's gonna be fine? I think that's gonna be okay. No matter what we roll, Zoe is never going to be a part of this combat. You know what? That's fine. I'm glad you tried, Zoe. Thank you. I'm glad you tried. And over here, we don't have much to show for it either. Except... Oh, you're just a range fucker. Never mind. Yeah, you're gonna shoot us. That's okay. No one gives a crap. You're gonna AoE. And then you're gonna hit us. Oh no, we lost 100 armor. Whatever shall we do? Hey, look, reinforcements. Someone in chat puts ketchup on pasta. Pretty common, actually, yeah. Got the sauce cut. No, bad joke. Awful joke. Boo. Boo this man. Boo this man. There we go. Our single target damage, I would say, is a bit finicky, but it isn't bad. Especially if you get to cleave. That cleave does a lot for us. We're finally a friend! We made it! We unlocked Director. Wait, I've never seen that class. New class? New class? Are you trying to hurt my soul? I mean... Let me put it like this, Ham. If I make homemade pasta, then I'm certainly not putting any fucking ketchup on it. If I make store-bought, who gives a fuck, I need to eat something pasta, then I'm putting ketchup on it because who gives a shit? It's a really, really common thing here. Like, ketchup is kind of like the thing you put on pasta, even though making a good sauce is really, really easy and doesn't even take all that much time. It really depends. Like, if I'm going through the effort of making pasta myself, like, I'm not gonna waste, like, that pasta by putting ketchup on it. But, like, standard, like, fucking garbage noodle slash spaghetti slash anything, who gives a fuck? Whatever. We have a lot of options here. This is a non-starter because of die power. We're never giving up dice power. This is kind of low, but we can take this. 20 attack, -5 buff. This is okay. I think we're gonna end up taking die power minus attack. This puts us to 78, so just a hop, skip, and a jump away from having 8 die every turn. Homemade pasta's effort. Oh, I don't know. Is it? I don't even think homemade pasta has that much effort. Whenever you apply exposed, also apply 19 stagger. Now we get to stun. Can actually go with chicken meatballs. Oh, I personally don't like chicken meatballs, but that's like a different problem. I've also mixed rice noodles with store-bought currywurst. Yeah, I've done that. It's called a poverty meal. Just to spite some people here, it is on my to-do list under eating chicken with bone to spite Armia. Like, eat the bone or, like, eat the chicken with the bone in? Because that's to spite me as well, MJM. I mean, hello. Hello, Ringsong. How are you doing? All the stuff I can find here is way too sweet to put on pasta. We have, like, more savory ketchups here, but the majority of the ketchup you can buy, the majority of, like, the home ketchup is the same sweet garbage that you have. But we do have more access to, like, more savory ketchups that have, like, lower sugar content and also just, like, taste less sweet on top of that. And, like, that's what I generally be using. Like, the sugary shit, like, the sugary ketchup from, like, your standard supermarkets, don't put that on anything. Put that in the trash. That shit is awful. Ugh. Awful. No. I wouldn't put that on anything. But, like, good ketchup? You can put good ketchup on a lot of things. None of these are fantastic. Gain a strawman is just, like, kind of fine, right? This just means we do have a debuff we can always gain. Nah. No one's going to be adjacent to us with exposed because we flame wave them into oblivion. So really the option here is sweet talker or debater. We do apply exposed a lot. Whenever you apply a status effect to another character for the first time this round, gain 68 inspiration. So now we apply exposed and stagger. That should give us an entire die every time we do it, but I don't know how this actually works. It says burgers. Fair. Tried buying a different type of ketchup, wants to try it out. It doesn't even belong on a hot dog. Oh no. Oh no, you got the real bad stuff.
Ah, mighty fine work out there, Your Excellency.
Okay. Let's go make Zoe 2. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. You're going through combat training until 10. And then we're marrying you off to the second Zoe. What do we have? Delegated Pain. We've seen this in our previous run attempt. This is actually kind of cool. There's Technophobia. I like Technophobia, but it does Plasma and Fear. Honestly, we should just take Technophobia, right? If we find the if you apply debuffs thing, we're going crazy with... you know what? Yeah, let's go take that. Fuck it, let's just go take Technophobia. It's too good. Ah, we can do one more. One more, just one more. There we are. And there's a die every turn. That's it. We have half of Scorcher remaining to find the other things we want. Loki Chew. Good luck. Oh, we've got 3 suitors. First, Marcelina. who has Wisp Warp and Far-Fetched Precision. Cool. Enjoys playing the lute and dislikes cabbage in socks. What? We've got something in common. I also don't like cabbages in my socks. What the fuck? Huh? She's got 4 movement. Almost 70 die power. Relatively chill buff power. It's just 100%, so whatever. But everything else looks insane on her. 4 movement. Far-Fetched Precision is a skill I love. Wisp Warp is a skill I'm okay with. Sounds like a dislike caused by trauma. It's very specific, right? Something must have happened. I'd be more worried if she did like cabbage in socks. Same. Didn't I write that? No. And we also have access to Luca, who has Mega Brew, which is a skill I very much love, and Delegated Pain, which is a skill that I think is okay. Slightly lower die power, same killer movement, much better buff power, but our initiative doesn't exist. Yo, Marcelina has like 90 in it. And he enjoys pina colada, but he dislikes water bottles. Why? Why would you dislike water bottles? We also have Paolo, who has no health, has Tether, which is a skill I do not give a shit about, and Explosive Shield, which, He enjoys chess and dislikes the ocean. Me too, Paolo, but please go away. 5 movement though, dude. 5 movement is huge. Is that a polite way to say Luca is an alcoholic? He's always offered water bottles, I understand it. Maybe he associates water bottles with getting caught in the rain. Yeah, we're gonna marry Marcelina, right? This is actually kind of like a really cool package. Really low buff power, but that's gonna be okay. We can fix that. We can fix her. Alright. Hold up, I had a thought, and then the thought went away. Between his likes and dislikes, sand throwing bottles at enemies. Yeah, I think the game was saying Luca is an alcoholic. I had a thought, and then the thought went away. And now I can't get it back. First and foremost, I would love to know why my die keeps changing, because, like, it's this, right? Just with the colors inverted, but now I'm not gonna fuck with that, so whatever. Oh yeah, we need a name. That's what we need. I need a name. That's not a name, that's... different. So... Saraiden! Wait, isn't Saraiden already in this? What the fuck? Wait, don't we already have a Saraiden? No, we don't. Alright, we have a Saraiden. Yeah, you went the old one, you're right. You're right. Oh, we're also putting you through Inquisitor class real quick. You're also going to be a Scorcher now. Do you have a preference, Saraiden? Otherwise, you're going to go burn shit. There's mag chains again, but we're gonna just take Piercing Shot. I mean, we already have Far-Fetched Precision, right? Good old API error? No API error for a spell there. Actually set Soil on fire so it fits. Alright. Flat attack power. That's where the rest of our money is going, I reckon. I just want to get through Inquisitor and get her into the next class. Oh. I mean, we have to, right? Everyone gains 4 free movement at combat start is way too powerful. Way too powerful. That means you now go with anyone. Like, you can pair up with anyone. That's incredible. And here's our last level. Dude, we found Bloodlust. Okay. 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 We found Bloodlust. Okay. Okay. Give me something fun. Calculated eruption, huh? 30 stacks of plasma into all enemies within 2 tiles. Fuck it, shall we? That means we're not going to be using piercing shot anymore, because this is just piercing shot but more expensive, but that's okay. Beautiful. A beautiful. And then it's healing and going. However, ducklings, however, as I said earlier, oh, oops. As I said earlier, not much time today. I have to be at the opera. I've got to go take a shower now. Everyone, thank you for coming out for a short stream today. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back on Thursday. Thursday. More Dice Gambit. In fact, the rest of the week is Dice Gambit. Thursday, Friday. I don't know what I'm doing Saturday yet. We're improvising Saturday. We might do some Uma, we might do some Dice Gambit. But in general, like, almost no Uma this week. Next week, however. Next week, Monday. Join me next week, Monday. I need your luck. We're wailing on Saiyan Sky. But I'm looking forward to getting a lot of content done for Dice Gambit this week. What will we see at the opera? I have no fucking idea, Leah. Hopefully my wife being happy. That's the only reason I'm going. Everybody, thank you for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, or night, or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Thank you for joining. Where do I throw you? Where do I take you? Where are we going? We have like places, huh? Yo, let's go raid Lexi. I've never raided Lexi. This has never happened before. Hell yeah. Do we have a raid message? Do we have a raid message? I mean, I have one here. Hold up. Yeah, that's the raid message. There they are. Everybody, we're going to be back Thursday. Join us. It's going to be great. And I hope you have a wonderful evening, morning, day. I forgot my outro. I think I did my outro already. Oops. Until then, take your raid message and be well.